Okay, so today's video is going to be talking about linear relations, and in particular we're going to be focusing on slope. But let's start off by defining what a linear relationship is. And a linear relationship, or a linear function, if you want to think of it that way, is simply anything that when you graph it, it forms a straight line. Okay, so pretty basic. Nothing complicated with the definition there. Now we're going to go ahead and focus on this video on slope, because one of the things about a linear relationship is that in order for it to be linear, it must have a constant rate of change. And we do define that as the slope. You can also think of slope as rise over run. And so if you're looking at a graph, rise over run is sometimes easier than anything else. The other way that we're going to look at slope is using the formula. And the formula again is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And you do need that formula memorized if you do not have it. So there are four types of slope that we're going to be referring to. And the first one that we're going to look at is a positive slope. Okay, positive simply means reading from left to right, it is going up. A lot of times I will refer to think of it as driving a car up a hill. That would be considered positive. Our next one is negative. And again, what that would be referring to would be, of course, going down the hill. Okay, and that would be a negative slope. Our next one that we're going to look at is a zero slope. And that would be when we have a horizontal line. Has a zero slope. So that would be like a flat surface. Okay. And then our last one that we do is an undefined slope. Okay. And that would be your vertical line. Okay. And we're going to refer to the vertical line several times. In fact, matter of fact, last time in the last, we did whether it was a function or not a function. And remember, we used the vertical line test. But one thing about a vertical line is that it is not a function. Okay? Not a function. And one, because obviously it wouldn't pass the vertical line test because it would hit in every point. But when we're writing equations and so forth as we progress, we don't like talking about things that are not functions. So just realize that your vertical line is going to be kind of an outlier if you want to think of it. It's not going to be a function. Okay, so now let's talk about how to find the slope.